Okay, here we are going to be talking about carboxylate ion structure. So naming and drawing. Okay, so carboxylate is the ion form of our carboxylic acid. So it has essentially donated a proton, an H+, to a water or something else. So for naming these, we are going to again find the longest parent chain that contains that carboxylate group. This time we're going to use the parent name, drop the E, or actually in this case, if we're basing it off of the carboxylic acid, we're going to drop the ic acid portion and replace that with O8. And again, that carbonyl is always going to be carbon number 1. So if you remember, the first one that we named, HCOOH, we said this was methanoic acid. When it becomes an ion, we are dropping the ic acid, and we are now going to replace this with methanoate. Okay, just a refresher on our priority. So the carboxylic acid still takes priority, and this is going to include that carboxylate. Again, this is one that we named already. And if you remember, I'm just going to go ahead and draw this out just to refresh our memory. So our acid was 3, let me put this in a different color, 3 bromo butanoic acid. When it becomes the ion, we're going to keep everything else the same, but just remember that we are dropping the ic acid and we are replacing that with O8. So this now becomes 3 bromo butanoate. Okay, for our common naming, again, we're going to use the form acete, propion, butyr. We are going to change this ic acid to 8. Okay, so again, initially this was formic acid, right? My original compound here, this was formic acid. I am dropping the ic acid and replacing that with 8. So this would be formate. This one, again, our original acid. Remember, we are using if we have branches or substituents, we are using the alpha, beta. So initially, this was beta bromo butyric acid, and again we are going to drop the ic acid, so this becomes beta bromo butyrate for our carboxylate.